Hello, welcome back to the Questionable Podcast. And I'm here, I'm always here. We got Johnny back again.
I'm ready to feel like an idiot at the end of the season because I can't in conference is hard to predict. I can tell you that.
So we got the ACC today, and yes, we are doing this in mid-season. I don't care. So, which team do we want to start off first?
Let's start with who is let's start with someone that's very insignificant. Who is this? Virginia.
Start
Probably the
with
most
Virginia.
insignificant team in this conference.
Okay, so I got beef with Virginia, considering the fact that I'm a Pitt fan. I'm in the Pittsburgh area. Let's say that, and
Yes, I forget.
I saw them lose to Pitt last year, and it was not a good time. I think
I
they're
mean they
like,
beat I mean they beat Pitt. You
yeah.
said that you saw them lose to Pitt.
I said they beat Pitt. Yeah, my bad. They beat Pitt last year, right? And I think they're kind of like one of those middle of the pack teams, right? Like they are just like all right, you know what I mean? Like they just do what they need to do, right? So I think they're going to beat William Mary. I think they're going to beat Stanford, lose to Florida State, lose to Louisville. Coming off the bye week, playing Washington State. Now this actually is a tough one because Washington State is a team not to mess with. Okay, they're one of the two biggest teams in the Pac-12. Okay, so that's a joke. I'm gonna take Washington State, North Carolina, Cal, Wake Forest, and Virginia. I think they're gonna beat Wake Forest, lose to Duke, and then I think they're gonna beat Virginia Tech in their rivalry game. And it'd be, what do I have them at? Where are they? They're at 5-7.
I think that's what they were last. Yeah, that's what they were last year. They were
Yeah,
pretty. They
pretty
were like
average.
borderline mediocre. Like they're either Virginia's never like a powerhouse of the ACC. Like
Oh yeah.
normally like maybe pretty good can cause some chaos,
Mm-hmm.
but it's never there's never a time when like you see Virginia and you're like
Like
they're
this is
bad.
gonna be a good team.
They know they're like the Buffalo Bills for like most of the 21st century, if I'm gonna be real.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
All right.
What are you thinking?
Now they win their next two. They beat William
Okay.
Marion's. Do they beat Stanford? Yeah, they're at Stanford's coming across the country. Maybe gets a little bit of jet lag. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Then Florida State pounds them.
Mm-hmm.
They play Louis. Do you know if they played Louisville last year?
I
They did.
think Louisville was ranked last year.
Louisville was like a 9-win team last year. I think Louisville was decent.
They
I'm
were.
gonna go with Louisville just because it's Louisville won that last year. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the Cougars,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go against the Cougar Bill Belichick.
Okay.
Going against him,
Oh wait, you think they're gonna lose that game?
I think Bill needs a year to adjust. They have just not looked impressive, and honestly, that team is going to take too long to gel. Like they're just going to show like even against their like I don't even know who UNC's weak opponent was. They just did not look. I just remember they just did not look as impressive as you would like, and
Yeah.
they need a couple years to get ready.
Okay.
By the time they're good, Bill Belichick's going to be on hospice, and Jordan Hudson will probably be like 30 maybe.
Okay.
They beat Cal's a weird team too. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think Cal wins. Cal wins. They had to go across the country.
Okay.
Wake Forest. Wake Forest is also kind of a weird one.
It's like in the middle of the pack as well, you know. They're
They're
not.
like the same team as VTech, except Wake Forest had that random year they were absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Virginia,
Taking Virginia.
and then I'm taking Duke,
Okay.
and then I'll take Virginia Tech.
Okay. So you got 5-7 as well.
Oh wow, I didn't even mean for it to be 5. They screamed 5 last year. I have no reason to think of them
Oh yeah.
any other way.
Oh, whoops. But yeah, no, I completely agree with that. Is that they're just kind of one of those middle of the pack teams, like what we saw in the SEC. But almost every single team in the SEC basically kind of like they have tough games. I would say at least compared to the SEC, the ACC is there's just a lot of like there's a lot of like two really good teams, mid, terrible. That's really like what it is.
The ACC is, I feel like it's called Tank. I don't know if you who was I can't, I don't know if I can say the YouTuber's name out loud, but
No ad plugs.
Squidtard,
No ad plugs
Squidtard,
here.
Squidtard.
No.
Well, he refers to them as Tank Conference, which is honestly what the ACC is. Like it's, you rarely see an ACC team that's like emerging from the shadows. It's always like it's always like either Miami or Clemson or Florida State.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like a weaker Big Ten, old school Big Ten, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, the other ones might come out and have a good year every now and then, like Pitt or Louisville, but
Mm.
that's just how the ACC has always been. It's probably going to be Florida State this season because Clemson just looks like hot ass.
Yeah, they basically kind of like juggling right now. I feel like. Next, would you like to go to Georgia Tech?
Sure, I like Georgia Tech this season. I'm a pretty big Haynes King fan.
Haynes King, he's an absolute dog, and how I see in him, I feel like he looks like a great dual threat QB. Like he can
Oh
do
yeah,
anything.
he's like Diego. He's like the ACC Diego Pavia, honestly.
That's actually a really good example. Like he actually really he just like he comes in and dominates. Like I couldn't even tell you anyone else on the Georgia Tech team besides Haynes King because literally I feel like
This was
he's
a team that was like really hit or miss. Like they had some games they beat Florida State initially last year before we
yeah.
realized Florida State was trash.
Mm-hmm.
Had some MAC games, and then boom, they knocked Miami out of the playoffs,
Oh
or
yeah.
they start the Miami's downward spiral.
Mm.
And then they took Georgia to like what was like six overtimes or
Yeah,
something
something like that. Six overtimes. Yeah,
in Georgia.
like that was
Like
crazy.
this is just one of those sneaky teams that will try. They will bite at your kneecaps, like Dan Campbell style.
So I think with that being said, I feel like Clemson is going to beat them to get their first loss. However, I think it's going to be a very, very close game, like what happened with Troy.
Mhm.
Then Georgia Tech's going to beat Temple. They're going to beat Wake Forest, and then be good going to the bye week. I think they might lose one of these three games here or two. So I'm going to say they're probably going to lose Syracuse and beat these two. 'Cause I feel like
Okay.
Syracuse is the only one that can really beat them there. Then I would say, NC State and Georgia.
I feel
I,
like NC State's always been like they're gonna break out this year type of team,
so
and they just
they're always like that dark horse team. Like you don't know what they're gonna do.
and then they don't do anything.
I think this is gonna be another one of those ones that they sneak off with, but they beat Boston College, lose to Pittsburgh, and then lose to Georgia, giving them 7-5, which is still a really
That's
good record.
oh yeah, but the problem is now Haynes King's. I think he's going to the draft this season. Am I right?
I think it could be his senior year.
I don't know if his junior or senior year. I think it might be his junior. I don't know.
But no, I mean this Georgia Tech team is pretty good. I mean with Haynes King too, like this again. I mean this could be just the inner Buffalo Bills fan coming out of me, but it reminds me of kind of like a moment like how you see Josh Allen at Wyoming. This is like kind of Haynes King at Georgia Tech. You know what I mean?
I think it's like how structured they are too. Like there was the game against Colorado. They had three turnovers in like four plays or something
Mm-hmm.
like that,
Yeah.
and they stayed in the game and they still won in a pretty good fashion. Like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they had the second quarter meltdown, but they were still like in that game and leading most of the game.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Colorado's just that bad or if like Georgia Tech's that good, but I think more Georgia Tech's like just a solid football team.
No, without a doubt. So all right,
I love that.
what do you got for
They're
them?
such a fun team. They're such a fun team, except when they're playing Pitt because they always ruin Pitt's season for some reason.
Seriously,
But I think they beat Clemson.
you think they're gonna pull off the upset?
I think they upset Clemson.
Wow. Okay. Give me a play-by-play of what you think is going to happen in this game.
Okay, here's the big thing with Clemson. They are literally doing what the Packers did with Ty Montgomery, where you have a converted receiver as a running back. Like honestly, Dabo Dinosaur is like if he did not go ballistic in the transfer portal this year, this team would be they might have lost to Troy.
Mm-hmm.
They should have lost. Honestly, Troy played that. Clemson just looks like ass, and like
Mm-hmm.
I thought like week one we were like, Clemson's pretty good. Like Cade Klubnik looked pretty good, like solid last year. I think people were overrating him. I was even overrating him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But just seeing him these last few weeks, I'm like, he isn't. I don't know how to feel, but
Mm-hmm.
it just Clemson just. I feel like Clemson might get a touchdown, get confident, and then Georgia Tech. I feel like it's gonna be like the Florida State game in Ireland last year a bit, if you know what
Oh,
I mean.
geez. Okay. Yes, like
I
that.
think it'll be something like that, where like
Yeah.
Georgia Tech's is always in it, and everyone's like, "Is Clemson gonna lose?" And then Georgia Tech will rally down the stretch, and everyone's gonna think, "Is Dabo done?"
Okay.
Because they did have a rough start. Clemson did have a really rough start last year.
Mm-hmm.
And managed
Uh,
to steal the ACC.
okay. Oh, that's it.
All right.
That's pretty interesting. All right, moving on.
I think they beat Temple.
Of course.
Wake Forest. I do not know how to gauge Wake Forest because I do not pay attention to them at all.
Mm.
Like they, what was their record last year? I need to Google what Wake Forest was last year. Like that's just how I got.
Brief intermission.
Well, I need to know. Like that's my
Yeah.
problem is like, I need to know what their record was. Like just how good they were. Like they were 2-6 or 4-8. Give me Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech. Yeah. And
Wake
going.
can always sneak a game, but they just more like that. They won't. They're still like have not recovered from. They're
Mm.
actually playing right now. I didn't even know they were playing right now.
Oh, Georgia Tech's playing right now.
They're playing NC State.
Oh, they're okay.
They're up 7-0 right now. They're the only game tonight.
Wait, Georgia Tech's playing
All right,
NC State.
okay. Now, Virginia Tech's an interesting team too. They're always like everyone thinks they're always on the verge of popping off.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Georgia Tech gets the win. No, I think they lose to Tech. I think they lose to Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
No. Virginia Tech wins.
I think Virginia Tech wins.
I think Virginia Tech gets the upset,
Okay.
and then I think Duke wins,
Duke. Yeah.
and I think they beat Syracuse.
Okay. Oh, wait, they
No, no,
beat
they
them.
beat Syracuse. NC State's an interesting one. I'm gonna go with Georgia Tech.
Okay.
They, ooh, they beat Boston. I want to pick Pitt. I feel like Boston or Pitt, like they're gonna be overlooking to Georgia. That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
They could beat Georgia. They almost did beat Georgia, but ah, give me BC.
Oh, really? Boston College.
I think Boston gets the upset, and then but they beat Pitt,
Mm-hmm. You think they beat Pitt?
and then they lose to Georgia.
Okay. So eight and
What are they, 8 and
four.
4? I think they're gonna be like an 8-9 win team. Maybe it might be Boston College, but like like I said, they're a solid football team. I think they're gonna get a good bowl game. That's what I think. Like playoff spot,
Mm.
probably not, but I think they're probably like a solid gonna get a good bowl game this year.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think that would be a good bowl game. Speaking of NC State and them playing right now, might as well just do it. Do them right now because the protection.
Yes.
Yeah, you might as well.
Well, it's
So
not looking good. Wake Forest scored a 60 return their opening kickoff for a touchdown, and now NC State's going to go 3-and-out.
I think this is a first that we've had
The
to where
Wolf.
there is a game that is playing right now. Uh,
What was the record? I need to check what NC State was. I think a good thing we need to figure out is what they were before. So in
so
2024, they were. Oh, I have the rankings with me right now. There it is. Where the hell is NC State at?
Mm.
God damn it, there's so many teams, it's hard to find them all.
Oh yeah.
Remember the ACC only had like a respectable amount of teams. Now every team is in the ACC.
Oh yeah. So for me,
Oh, I forgot the.
so
Oh, I found it.
for me, starting with with the predictions for NC State, I think tonight NC State is going to win this game.
They were
Another down,
500 this. They
like
were 500 by the way.
is it they're down. Um, what is they're down 7-0 right
Seven
now
nothing.
in this
They're down
game,
7-0.
but I feel like they're going to come out with a win, and I feel like they're also going to beat Duke, but also lose to Virginia
Ooh,
Tech,
okay.
beat
Campbell.
Campbell.
Oh, I don't know. Campbell's a pretty
I
tough
don't
game.
know. I don't know. Lose to Notre Dame, lose to Pitt at home, lose to Miami State. Miami at home. I said Miami State. Miami at
That's
home.
those. That's a
Florida
rough two
State and
games.
then North Carolina.
Okay.
Give them 6-6.
All right.
I feel like
That's.
I know I'm gonna
I think
probably
that's what they were
like
last year. That's what they were last year, I believe.
I'm probably gonna talk about it a little bit when we get to North Carolina. But I feel like Bill Belichick obviously needs to adjust from NFL to college. But I feel like at some point during his first year at North Carolina, I think at some point it's going to start coming into his mind like, hey, I know what I need to do, right? Again, also you got to think of it too. Besides Tom Brady being involved, he is like a six-time Super Bowl winning coach. Which
7 time actually. If you forget
so,
Lawrence Taylor Giants, the '90s Giants
yeah,
against your Buffalo Bills.
don't want to talk about it. But anyway, so yeah, like he's 7-time. You know what I mean? So like he knows how to win games. It's I feel like he just needs to adapt his playmaking style in college, which I feel like he can be able to do. So, that's why I have for NC State.
NC State's like the great what if story. Like everyone, they're like VTech where they think they're and it. I don't know why everyone thinks they're gonna pop off every year. I think, but I do think they start 3-0.
Okay, so you're gonna win this game.
They lose to Duke. I like Duke even with the Illinois game. They still played pretty good for a while, but
Mhm.
Illinois is like really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Give me Virginia Tech.
Oh,
They win Campbell, obviously, but they
really?
lose to Notre Dame. They lose. I know that's crazy, right?
Mm.
They beat Notre Dame, lose to Notre Dame, lose to Notre Dame. Jesus, not beat Notre Dame. I mean,
I was
insanity.
gonna say, whoa, what are we talking about?
They beat Pitt.
You think they beat
I mean, they
Pitt?
lose. Pitt beats them. I
Pitt
know.
beats them.
Pitt beats them.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I'm
And
having a good time.
you're like freaking out.
As long as Eli Holstein and like we don't have like Yate, who
Hmm.
was it Yarl or something or Yarl, whatever the hell his name was starting again.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
whatever
the
that guy is.
Florida will annihilate them,
Was it Miami?
and that
Like,
Miami and Florida both being like the whole state of Florida just
oh
pounds
yeah,
them, and then oh wow, like give them the North Carolina win. They beat North Carolina.
I think they beat them.
I don't know about them. They're weird. They're weird for me. This is basically where they were last year.
No, I 100% agree. I mean, again, like same things I said about North Carolina, but well, I mean, Miami and Florida State. Florida State looked amazing against Alabama, but I think we're now getting to a point where when Florida State starts tacking on, like starts beating, like winning against those big teams, we can now say it's not a fluke anymore. Because like we could
As long as Tommy
say,
Castello doesn't get Jordan Travis to get doesn't get the Jordan Travis treatment.
this is we could say that the when they faced Alabama, it could have been a fluke. Obviously, like, that can be the biggest thing. But if Florida State keeps proving themselves, not only in their conference games, but also like outside of conference games, like we'll look at their schedule here in a minute, um, then we can start to kind of ponder and wonder: is this team actually that good, or is Alabama really that bad? You know what I mean?
You know what team? I think I know what team we should be talking about next.
Okay.
Let's talk about the team that was running sprints after they won.
Oh, who was it again? Syracuse.
Syracuse with an
Syracuse.
overtime win against fucking UConn.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like Kyle McCord, everyone thought they were replicate. Like everyone's like, oh, they lost to Tennessee. It was kind of close, so like
That I
it's
mean
not
that
that bad.
happens. It
Wow.
happens. Yeah.
And then they're like, oh wow, even though UConn's like a pretty solid team at their respective level, the fact that Syracuse was a game
Mm-hmm.
just says it all.
Oh yeah. So for me, I think they're going to beat Colgate, lose to Clemson, beat Duke, lose to SMU. Then coming off the bye week, I think Pittsburgh will come and beat them. If Eli Holstein again stays healthy, margin of error. I think North Carolina comes and beats them. Miami beats them. Notre Dame beats them. But they end off on a win against Boston College, giving them 5-7.
Yeah.
I
Because they were
think.
a good team this year, 9-3, but then they had that pit meltdown that kind
Oh
of
my goodness. Yeah,
that was a fun game to be at.
that was a fun game to be at. Oh my goodness. Speaking of experience, watching that game was electric. But
First
uh,
time I said pick six and a pick six actually happened.
yeah, like it was
Look
actually.
at that L. That was the running theme of the first half.
Oh yeah. And I mean that was gonna end up being the same thing, yeah. So, what do you got for the Syracuse game?
They
Syracuse.
beat Colgate,
Mm-hmm.
and then they lose their next. Do I want Duke to? I like Duke. I am all. Even though I'd be Clemson beat. They beat Clemson. I mean, they lose to
They lose to
Clemson.
Clemson.
I don't know. I kind of want to take Duke to. You know what? Give me Duke.
Oh, okay.
They lose to SMU. SMU beats them.
Okay.
Oh no, they beat SMU. I meant. I think they upset SM the
Really?
Methodist. Yep. I don't know. I'm feeling wacky.
I feel.
Pitt always beats them.
Oh yeah, yeah, without a doubt.
I'm kind of. I don't want to bully them, but like I just realized how bad I'm having them be. But like
Mm.
this team just did not look good at all.
Mm-mm. Yeah, there's something good.
Like you look at their rest of their schedule. Like honestly, this is a pretty for ACC standards. This is the latter half of the schedule. Like Pitt, Georgia Tech, North Carolina, Miami, Notre Dame, Boston College. Like
That's pretty rough.
that's like Boston College and North Carolina maybe. Like
Mm-hmm.
this is like they're playing the tougher teams of their conference and just college football.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. They're playing like the latter half. They're playing some of the harder teams like Miami, Notre Dame, Pitt. That's like one of the kind of those heavy hitters in the ACC a little bit right now.
They, am I kind of bullying North Carolina? You know, give North Carolina the win. Just give them a win.
Give them a win.
They beat Miami beats them. Miami will get revenge from last year. They're not going to let
Oh
this
yeah,
happen.
without a doubt.
If this happens again, then oh good Lord, we will never hear the end of it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll never hear the end of it.
I'm just ready for the Syracuse to be like absolutely bonkers next season now that we're like shitting on
Or
them.
they're absolutely trashing on them.
Um, Geez, this is the. I, is it weird? I won't be surprised if they beat Notre Dame.
I think it could happen, but also I feel like Notre Dame is obviously the better team. Yeah,
Give
but
Notre Dame. Give Notre Dame, obviously. And then they Boston College is a real. They beat them.
you think Boston
They
College
win.
beats them?
They win.
Hmm.
Syracuse wins.
Uh,
4-8. I'm really not high on them. They just have not looked impressive.
yeah, like you kind of saw a little spark in last year's team. Obviously, with them beating Miami, like it was like in the 40s in that game. But I definitely I think they lost some talent, transfer portal wise, and in the draft. So I'm not really high on them either. So
Problem two is like last year. Yeah, I'm looking at their schedule. The thing is like they had multiple games where they were letting up like 30 points or like in the mid 20s. Like they
mm.
were their defense is just not that good, and they're playing a lot of high caliber offenses in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Duke, Clemson, SMU, Pitt, Georgia Tech, like Miami. No,
Mm.
like, these are all very good offenses, and it's just like, does Syracuse have the firepower to actually keep up with these teams?
Yeah. Exactly. So.
Not
Uh,
only that, can they even move the ball on some of these defenses? Like
oh
Notre
my
Dame
goodness.
might not even have to score.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you want to move to Wake Forest?
Let's spice it up. Let's do a fun. Let's go back to a fun team. Let's go to the talk of the town with a hard-fought victory over Troy.
Clemson. You want to do Clemson now? Really?
Well, we have Florida State, Miami, and I think we're saved Pitt for last since they're our
Um,
team.
okay. Well,
I like to do the SEC where like we. I don't know if you're okay with that. Like we do like a bad, mid, then
we,
good.
we can do that. It doesn't matter to me. So, I mean, obviously, Clemson going to the playoffs last year, winning the ACC championship game. I was there. I don't want to talk about it. Um, them beating Pittsburgh again. Also, don't want to talk about it. So, I do have a lot of beef over Clemson. I went to go even see a Clemson Pitt basketball game, and don't want to talk about it still. So, yeah, I've lost to them many times
This
in my life.
this has not been the same team since Trevor Lawrence left. Like they've just
Yeah.
been like now they're like a good Big 10, Big 12 team, pretty much, honestly.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's been their ceiling. Like back then, Clemson would like this was the Clemson team that was blowing out Alabama. But
Oh
like
yeah.
nowadays, like they just nowadays it's just like they're pretty good. It's just like yeah, they're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Uh,
really it with them. They haven't been like I remember when they were blowing out teams in the ACC
oh
left and
yeah.
right,
Oh my goodness,
and
yeah.
then losing to Nathan Peterman.
Mm.
That was a
But
great game.
so I think they're going to beat North Carolina, beat Boston College. I think SMU gets a revenge game this year.
Okay.
I think definitely there's a lot of animosity. Um, you know, and they still kind of almost have the same amount of talent. I mean, I know Clemson does a little bit too, but again, as we talked about, that Clemson does not seem like they're that same team from them going to the playoffs like last year. So I think I have them with a win. Duke, Clemson's gonna beat Duke. This is gonna be an interesting game. I think when
This is If this was in Florida State, I think I could confidently take Florida State, but it's in
it,
the fake Death Valley,
the
so
fake
this is
Death
actually
Valley.
more of a toss-up.
I so again, let's go back. Goes back to what I was saying before, saying like, is it? Florida State's that good, or is Alabama really that bad? Or and so, that's the real conversation that we need to have about Florida State. Is Florida State very confident in how they move the ball? I mean, I know their quarterback this year, he literally came with the absolute aura farm, saying that like I just don't see them stopping me. Like, did you see those? Like,
I did. It was
like
super cringe.
he literally had an interview. If no one knows, they had an interview with the quarterback of Florida State now, and right before the game with Alabama, he said that Nick Saban wasn't there to save them anymore, and I just don't see them stopping me, and that's what they do.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kate Klubnik at first. I'm like, what
No,
the fuck?
no,
Like, oh, you're talking about Florida State when
Florida
they
State.
were talking some mad shit, and the fact that like when
They,
they
they
talk mad shit before a game and then pound them,
yeah,
that is the funniest thing you could probably
like
do.
not only did they talk trash on them, they backed it up. So
Yeah, more than backed up. They fucking kicked their ass.
I think this is me. I think Florida State wins this game. An
I'm not gonna lie,
upset.
if you would have done, it's not really an upset. I would think Florida State would be favored at this point. And I'm not gonna lie, if you would have done all that talk and picked Clemson, I would have been pissed.
Oh, like like what they do on like on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Like
And then, ooh,
uh,
Louisville did beat them last year
that is true.
pretty handily.
I think
Louisville's a sneaky ACC team. They're a very sneaky team.
they're always a sneaky team. I think they are always good when then they appear on most occasions. But I think that they are that Clemson's going to get their revenge. I don't against Louisville at home, and then they're going to beat Furman, and
This game's gonna be insane.
this is the game to watch. And I think this could decide either Clemson making it to the ACC championship again this year.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. This game doesn't matter. It's on a conference record.
It's not a conference record, so it doesn't really matter specifically.
No, I think let's just be real. We don't know who's going to win this,
I am going
and
to
they won.
say it's South Carolina. It's going to take this.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to say if you would say, I have no reason to think not South Carolina.
I think, yeah, Lenore Sellers, I think he's just an absolute dog. I think that, again, we've talked about with Clemson, they are not as good as they appear. These past two games that we have seen them. Obviously, you got to keep in mind, we saw them play against LSU, but also after seeing what they did against Troy, like Troy, out of all things, Troy, then I would like to say that I think South Carolina's going to win that game.
Like, yeah, South Carolina had like their hiccups
Mm-hmm.
the last couple weeks, but like the thing also is like I trust. Like, yeah, they were like struggling with like South Carolina State and Virginia Tech for a bit, but I trust it's like more I trust South Carolina to get their shit together more than Clemson this season. 'Cause at least South Carolina has like I would rather have Lenora Sellers than Cade Klubnik right now, and that's not
Oh,
saying
yeah.
all.
That's
That's not
without
saying
a
a lot.
doubt.
Cade's
I'm.
still one of the better quarterbacks in college, but
Mhm.
he just says he's just been ugh.
I mean, at least for me, I like the dual threat QBs because it shows that they can do a lot more. Like they can be able to extend the play better instead of having just that pocket passer. Like basically, when you have the pocket passer, they just keel over and get a sack on them. Well, like at least the dual threat tries to be able to continue the play and be able to actually adapt to what is going on in their surroundings. Like they see a guy coming towards them, juke him out and go. That's why I like Lenore Sellers better than Kate Coleman because I mean you don't really see Kate Coleman do that much on the ground.
I think everyone's gonna be questioning Clemson at this point, like, oh my God, Clemson's dead. And then I feel like this is where Clemson pops off.
Oh yeah, of course.
They win their next four. They win their next four.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think that's when everyone's like, "Oh, Klaus, Clemson's back," and then Florida State gives them a reality check.
Boom.
Louisville's an interesting one because I feel like South Carolina. I mean, Clemson's like in borderline. They might miss the playoffs.
Mm.
Honestly, this is a tough one.
Is
I
this
could take
tough?
either one. I legit could see a great. Give me Clemson. Clemson gets revenge.
Yeah, yeah.
And they beat Furman, and then they lose to South Carolina.
8-4.
8-4. They
Not
missed the
bad.
playoff. They don't even make the ACC championship for the first time in what feels like forever.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Problem is like now there's actual competition this year. Like last year was just Miami they had to worry about, and like
Mhm.
SMU was on clinch. But you have Florida State this season, and if it can stay healthy, I think Pitt could be some problems.
Mhm.
Plus, they don't have head to head with Pitt this season, so they actually have to worry about their record more.
Oh yeah,
I could
100.
just be a Pitt bias, but the ACC just has a lot more dominant horses. Like
Mhm.
I even though I don't like Miami and Mario Cristobal, I don't like Mario Cristobal that much.
Oh yeah,
I still trust his team more than I trust Clemson.
I could agree with that. Um. So which one do we want to go to next? I'm thinking. Let's do.
Dude, Stanford,
That's what I was thinking. Saying
like
Stanford.
the poverty program,
Oh
even though
yeah,
it's
like the only thing
home.
that I've known that's they've given good to anything was Christian McCaffrey
That was like Andrew Luck.
and Andrew Luck.
He's also their athletic. I think he's like their athletic director. No, he like runs the football operations or
Oh
something.
really? Wow. I'm not high on them. Obviously, I think.
Yep, they lost to Hawaii in like the dumbest way possible, and then BYU blew them out. Like this
Seriously.
team like won 3 games last year. Like this, I don't know how to feel about them.
Yeah.
Like they're west. They have to go from west to east coast, which makes it 50 times harder for them.
Hmm. But I think so. I think for this third game, I think Stanford wins against Boston College. Then I think they're gonna beat San Jose State. That's all I'm gonna give them. SMU, Florida, Miami, Pitt, North Carolina, Cal, Notre Dame.
Oh, you want to hear something crazy? I
Hmm.
forgot who their head coach was.
Who?
It's Frank Reich.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's in the I'm going to give him the Bill Belichick benefit then, like of it's going to take a year to get their shit together. This is such a bad program. It's going to take a while to get
It's
it
gonna take
together.
a long time.
They beat Boston College,
Mm-hmm.
beat San Jose State,
Mm-hmm. Loses.
SMU wins, Florida State wins, Miami wins, Pitt wins, North Carolina wins. Jesus, this is a fucking
This is
brutal
yeah. This is
lot.
rough.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Hawaii was probably one of their easier games, and like
Oh
this
yeah.
is like this schedule, like North Carolina and Cal are the only two teams I can maybe see, but Cal's pretty garbage too. But I trust Cal more
I
than I
yeah.
trust Stanford.
I agree.
And then the final game, give me Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's just a rough schedule. Like at the end of the year, like
They might
who?
steal the Cal game. They could be Cal, I could see, but
Yeah.
other than that, like I said, like this team did not look very inspiring the first two
S-
games. And I'm
s-
like, I can doubt they're gonna. Like, they're definitely not winning a bowl, getting a bowl game. I know that for a
No.
fact. If they do, I will be.
Somebody was smoking crack making this thing. I ain't gonna lie. Like this is insane.
They must be a freaking what's the other
Fame.
who's Stanford's biggest rival?
Stanford's rival.
US
Yeah,
was it Cal, I think.
I guess I don't know. They're
I don't know.
someone
Let's
else
just say a
fan.
Ducks fan made. Let's just say a Ducks fan made this.
Yeah, so like, this is insane.
All
Um,
right,
next,
Wake.
we'll go Wake Forest.
Yeah, let's do Wake.
Is that they're playing right now? So,
They were they
not
were
to, so putting
they were
into
2-6 in the conference and 4-8 last year.
okay, not to put into perspective, but right now,
Wake's up.
the
By the way, Wake, for disclaimer, Wake is up 14-0 right
I was
now.
just about to say that. You stole my thunder. Yeah, no, yeah. Wake Forest is up 14-0, so we can't change it now. I
I'm
think
changing it. I'm fucking changing it.
there's no change. It's set in stone now. I think Virginia Tech's going to win. See, for all the audience out there, not only am I a Kentucky Wildcats fan, not only am I a Penn State fan, my third favorite team is the freaking Oregon State Beavers. They are
Still can't.
getting screwed over every year.
You love those Beavers for
Those
no reason.
Beavers. I think there's going to be the turnover chainsaw that will go around the stadium. And I think they're going to beat Wake Forest as well. Lose to SMU, lose to Florida State. North Carolina beats them, beat Delaware, and I think they beat Duke. So
Duke, wow,
I
that is
think
a surprise to
I
me.
think they're going to beat Duke. It's
You
for
have
the
Duke
me.
2-6 for you have Duke at 2-6.
I mean, they're a good team, but also like they're a basketball school, more or less. You know what I mean?
But they've been good in football. They've been like a consistent 8-9 win team in the last
Mm-hmm.
couple years.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, so I have Wake Forest going 4-8, so basically around the same thing. So,
Right.
would you
All
agree?
right. NC State, if you can make a comeback, that'd be nice.
That would be nice. We don't want to show
Virginia,
terrible
give me.
predictions.
They're going on the road. Virginia Tech and Oregon State win.
Oh yeah.
SMU wins. Florida State wins. North Carolina wins. Beat Delaware. Duke wins.
Okay. 3-9.
What were
Wow.
they last year? They were like four. They were a 4-win team last year. Let me check.
Three
Yeah, they were
nine.
4-8, 2-6 in the conference. I said that already. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to feel about this team at all.
Yeah, me neither. Um.
Like they had that one random. They were always in the cellar, and then they had that one random good year, and then Kenny Pickett just fake slid them back into the cellar.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I remember the fake slide was a thing. I mean, yeah, I mean, Wake Forest is just one of those mid teams that you hear about in the ACC. They don't really do much unless you had like that one crazy year that everyone goes crazy about, and then they just don't do that again for like another 5 to 10 years. So,
It's- Since
um,
with the Duke talk, do you want to go to Duke?
Yeah, I was thinking about going to Duke next.
Why are you so low on Duke? I am
I
curious.
I mean, I just
They
don't think
were,
I just don't think like
they
Duke's
were,
that crazy of a team.
yeah, but yeah, I know they had a lot of nail biters last year. Like they won a lot of one score games. They're like the Minnesota Vikings last year.
Yeah, that's
Like
that.
Duke's been like on the rise as of late.
Yeah,
Like yeah, Illinois kind of took care of them pretty well, but they were in that game. Like it was a one score. I think it was like a one score. I think it was a one score game going into the. Or it was like a two. It was like a nine. They were down by nine going into the fourth, and then Illinois blew them out. But Illinois is like a playoff team.
yeah. Um.
Now we got MVO's
So
MVO's number one favorite team.
this next game when they play Tulane, I am leaning towards Tulane for one reason and one reason only. It's because in Tulane, they had that quarterback that was at BYU, right? BYU was good last year. They were a ranked team. But it's because the QB had sex that he got kicked off the team and kicked out of school because he had sex. Okay,
Freed
I
my
said
man.
it.
Freed my man. Thank God they freed my man.
Free my man. So he's able to go dog both on and off the field at Tulane and give me Tulane. And I think Duke's going to have a nice win against Cal, like one of those upsets. Duke's going to beat UConn, and North Carolina's going to beat Duke, giving them 4-8.
Okay, mine's gonna be way different than this. I think I have
Yeah,
Duke at 6 wins.
like this is insane.
I had the Green Wave winning.
Oh yeah, sex.
Well, all the teams they beat are like teams they are reasonably better than, except Georgia Tech, who I just think they upset.
Mm-hmm.
They beat Cal.
Okay.
They beat they beat UConn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, I haven't really. This is not a bad schedule at all for them.
Yeah.
I think they lose to North Carolina, upset 8-4. This is what were they
Eight
last
and
year? I think they were
four is I think kind of crazy. They're 6-2 in the conference.
9-4 last year, or they were 8-4 last year.
Okay.
Like they've been a 9-8-9 win team very consistently as of
I
late.
never really thought of them being that good.
But they've been like, oh, what's a good example? They've been like the I not the Iowa, like the it was like one of the it's like one of the old good Big Ten West teams that are like always dominating like Wisconsin for a while or
Mm-hmm.
Iowa, like always like best of the worst.
Yeah, yeah. I
Like
see.
they're just like a tier. They're honestly like they're kind of where Clemson is teetering towards right now, if that makes sense.
Okay.
They were like Syracuse last year too.
Mm-hmm. I can see it. I can see it. How? I mean, I can see why.
And I see them being yeah.
Do you want to
All
move
right,
to? I'm thinking SMU.
SMU. Are we done? Almost.
I think we're getting
We're
there.
pretty far. All right, let's try to speed this up because I want to go watch the Thursday night game in a bit.
Yeah, yeah. I was doing the same thing. Yeah, we're recording this on Thursday. We got the Commanders and Packers, and we are ready. So, for SMU, they're gonna win these two games. I think they're gonna lose to Miami, beat Boston College, beat Louisville, and beat Cal. That's that. I think they go 10-2. This is a pretty okay schedule.
Okay, let's go to SMU.
Okay.
Let's go to right. Ooh, like they beat Mizzou State.
Yeah.
I don't know about TCU. They just have not looked as impressive.
They have not looked impressive at all.
That Baylor game, like TCU, I would think is better than. It's a tough one. I'll give them the win over TCU.
Okay.
No, they beat TCU.
Oh, they beat. Oh, oops.
They lose to Miami.
Okay.
Beat BC.
Mm-hmm.
What are they at?
It's
Beat
just,
Louisville.
okay.
And then I think Cal upsets. Their
Ooh.
season's down the toilet. Their season is down the toilet,
Hey,
and now they're just like sulking in defeat.
they get a bowl game at least.
I think they do have a couple upsets in there, but
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if I think TCU win, and I watch them be in like the Big Ten championship
Oh yeah.
again. I mean the ACC championship against fucking Big Ten. Jesus.
I mean that would be insane. Who else do we have? So we have these three. We have North Carolina
E-Tech,
still. Virginia Tech.
they're in the middle.
Yeah. All right. Let's do Virginia Tech.
We have VTech, we have VTech, Louisville, Boston College, Cal, and then the big three we want to go over.
Oh yeah.
There's some speed runs.
Yeah. Let's do big three for the end. So I think Cal. I think.
I
Louisville.
forgot. Oh, well. How could you skip Old Dominion and Wolford
Oh,
College?
sorry. My bad. My bad.
Put some
Cal.
respect on their name.
Wilford College. Cal beats them. I think Louisville would beat them, and Florida State and Miami. Give them 4-8. They're like all right.
Virginia Tech was a decent team last year. They were like 6-6. They were a 500 team.
Yeah,
They beat their scrub teams,
of course.
Dominion and Wolford.
Yeah.
They beat Cal.
Do you think they beat Cal? Really?
Lose to Louisville.
Okay.
Lose to Florida State.
Okay.
You know what?
Don't do it.
Let's get sexy.
Don't get sexy.
They beat Virginia. They beat Miami. I
What?
think Miami. I think Mario Cristobal will fuck this up, and I think he will have a game he has no business losing, and I think it'll be this game.
Okay. I can see it. I can see it happening.
Yeah.
I mean,
Virginia Tech did also look pretty good against Vandy for a while,
yeah.
and then they played a good game against South Carolina. They just could not get anything going.
Oh yeah. That down.
And they took them down to the fourth quarter. Like,
Mm. Yeah, no, I can agree with that 100%. I mean, you have them at 8-4. Oh man.
well, like, should I kind of want to do some. Wait, I want to do some.
You,
You know
you,
what?
you try to get sexy, and I appreciate you trying to get sexy.
Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it.
Yeah.
I
Who
like to
cares? This is our
listen.
predictions.
Listen, college football chaos. You always have to take that into account.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Do
This
you?
team beast.
Yeah, Boston College. Okay.
This team. No, I have nothing to feel about this team. From
Um,
the bucket, the goat himself,
this
Bill
is gonna
O'Brien.
be beaten up to smithereens. Cal, Pitt. I think they actually beat UConn. But Louisville's gonna beat them, and Notre Dame's gonna beat them. 2-10.
Wow, what is this Bill O'Brien disrespect?
I'm not high on Boston College. It's like one of those terrible
I,
teams in the ACC that you just forget that they're there.
they were okay last year, but okay. Oh well, they beat Cal.
They beat them. Hmm.
They beat Pitt.
Really?
I think an upset. They beat
What?
UConn. Lose to Louisville. Notre Dame wins.
5-7.
I think they will just steal. Dude, you know damn well there's an ACC game Pitt that should lose to no fucking reason. Why did they lose? They lost to Virginia last year.
Don't want to talk about it.
Pitt will always have a game they piss away for no reason. That's that game.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Next on the list. So we did all these. We didn't do Louisville.
Louisville,
Yeah, let's do Louisville.
Louisville and Cal are the last bad ones we have to do.
Yeah, so we haven't done Louisville yet. Let's do Louisville. And let's do Louisville and Cal. So yeah, they're gonna be Bowling Green. I think Pitt's gonna beat Louisville. And Miami's gonna beat them. Ooh. I think they beat Cal and
That was a. Didn't they blow them out? I think they blew them out last year.
I think they did too. My Kentuckians.
Louisville's a decent team. They're also like on the Duke tier.
They are like they are the dark horse of the ACC. I mean, come on, Lamar Jackson's from
Dude.
there.
I think all we have to say is one thing. Kentucky does not have a quarterback.
No, they do not.
That's all you have to say.
Sadly enough, I think we're going to take
Go against your bias.
Yeah, going bias free. I will go against my
All
Kentuckians.
All right, I'm up.
Yeah, what you got?
Beat Bowling Green. Pitt always beats them for some reason.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It wins. This is intriguing. I could see Louisville winning this.
Really.
Now they're in the U. Give Miami the win. I
Mm-hmm.
won't be surprised if Louisville wins this.
Yeah.
They beat Cal.
Okay. Yeah, just peel off the band-aid now. Ah, he's gonna let it
Kentucky
win.
wins. I give Kentucky the win. I think Kentucky
Let's
upsets them.
go!
I think they're getting
Yeah!
really, you know what I think? They're getting really hot. They think, hey, all we lose was Miami and Pitt. If we win out, we might make the ACC championship, and then they lose their last three, and then everyone's like, what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck happened?
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Agreed.
give Kentucky the win. I think Kentucky normally wins that game, except for last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I won't be surprised if Kentucky kicks their ass again. Kentucky gets their ass
Happens.
kicked.
All right.
You are 6-3 on Cal. Do you
Yeah.
know Jared Goff doesn't play there anymore, right?
Yes. But also, Cal is like a hit or miss team as well. You know what I mean? I think
They've
they
been,
lose against
they've been
they lose against Minnesota. Minnesota's actually been a decent team. They will beat San Diego State.
I think it's pronounced San Diego.
San Diego State. To us, I think this is a. I think North Carolina's gonna win this game.
They have to go West Coast. That's the only thing I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
They've got 8-4.
8-4.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm up.
What you got?
Minnesota wins.
Mm-hmm.
Say they beat San Diego State.
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina wins.
Ooh,
6-6. I think
that's
they're
not
like
bad.
6-6.
They ain't a bad schedule. They ain't a bad schedule right
Okay,
there.
how do we have? I have. You are. Do what do we have next? We have. We
I,
got everyone.
I think we got our just top three
Yeah.
here.
Let's
We
go to the
do
cinnamon rolls.
cinnamon rolls.
Yeah,
Um,
the Seminoles.
they
Yeah,
said
I call
this.
them cinnamon rolls.
Okay. Obviously, we saw what they did against
I
Alabama.
like,
We s-
dude. That week 6 game is gonna be insanity.
that is going to be a good game, 100%. So obviously they're going to beat Kent State. Now, this
Okay,
decides
let's give them the win. The first, let's give them the win over Florida at the end.
at the Gators.
Come
I
on, let's be real. They beat Florida. They beat Florida.
I don't know. They're playing at Gatorland.
Yeah, and so was USF.
That is true. However, it's that same thing. We don't know if USF is really that good or
Then again, Florida
Florida's
could be
really
underrated.
that bad.
Now this team we can't gauge from last year because they look like a whole reinvented team. Like, dude, dude, the Gus Bus has been getting that team rolling.
Yes, I mean, like, keep in mind, UCF has beaten two straight ranked teams, okay? And they play Miami this week.
Okay, but Miami's also a freaking. You're playing like an AAC team versus a Big Ten team that you paid money to play.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like Florida. It was like a high scoring game or something. It was like USF jumped out to a lead. Florida came back, took a lead, and then they pulled a Jalen Carter and decided to spin the USF player.
Okay, yeah. So I think mm,
That game's a toss up.
this is such a toss-up game. I think it's going to be at Seminoles. I'm going to give them the win.
Yeah.
Like, the stadium pulse meter in there is absolutely devious. Same with Pitt.
Undefeated, and that's what I'm thinking.
I don't think that I don't. I have a
The
feeling
thing
that
is,
they're
this game
not
doesn't
going to.
matter. That last game doesn't even matter if I'm going to be honest.
I'm going to say the Gators are going to beat them, give them 11-1.
Billy Napier fighting for his job.
But I mean, the Miami, Pittsburgh, and Florida are all toss-up games. Even Clemson is a toss-up game.
All right, yeah. This is they
Yeah.
look really like I said. The Alabama game, Alabama is probably their toughest game outside of Miami.
Mm,
The fact they
okay.
dominated that, like if Tommy, how do you say his name, Castellanos or something?
Yeah, Castellanos.
Castellanos, if he stays healthy, this team's gonna be deadly.
Oh
Which is
yeah.
why they're gonna destroy Kent State.
Mm, without a doubt.
You're gonna click it.
Oh wait. Oh, no, it was Kent State. My bad.
They beat it.
They beat Pitt. What's this? What's happening in Miami, Florida State game?
Carson Beck decides to have some premarital sex before the game with another girl, and they win.
Miami wins.
But they beat the Gators. They beat the Gators.
They beat the Gators. Okay, 11-1 as well.
So this thing guarantees them. They need that win to guarantee themselves a playoff spot.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
Because like even if they lose in the Miami rematch, they
yeah.
still probably get it, being 11-2.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Um. So
Last
next
Miami.
we got Miami, and then we're
Canes.
gonna save Pitt for last because obviously South Florida. Okay. South
This is
Florida's
gonna be
been on a tear.
interesting.
South Florida's been on a massive tear streak.
To be fair, but Miami is by far the best team they've played. Like I think Miami's gonna cook Florida.
I think well, for Miami should win this game. Let's get that out of the way. They should win this game, but after seeing what South Florida did to Boise State and Florida, as we decided, I think they
If
also beat Florida as
USF
well.
wins, if USF wins, that will be now. Are we gonna get a re? If we remember a certain game from Kenny Pickett a long time ago, back in the old year of what was that, 2018 or something?
Mm-hmm.
Miami was riding high. They were looking to clinch that playoff spot, and who did they have to play to get to that playoff spot?
Pittsburgh.
And who destroyed them?
Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett. I won't
You
even
know
though
what? I'm
Miami
gonna do
has
it. I don't care. Give it to me.
Miami has Pitt's number every year. It doesn't matter,
Mm-hmm.
and I won't be
And
surprised at that.
what do you got?
Oh, okay. They beat USF. They beat Florida. And yeah, they have that. They trip against VTech, but they beat Pitt.
Oh yeah, and they beat
They're not
Pitt.
losing the last two. I think they choke a game at the end, but I think,
Okay.
like I said, I have them in the ACC title game. They're going to be if they lose to Virginia Tech, then they're going to be on panic mode, and then they're going to be like, okay, Pitt's a must-win game now.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And
Um,
uh,
fi-
let's see what you do
final.
with. Okay, so at the end, we'll say who we think's going to win the rematch.
Okay. So yeah, the final one right here. Wait.
Uh,
Oh. Wait, wait. Oh, we
oh,
don't
we
have
didn't.
one.
Oh my God, we didn't do Jordan Hudson's team. I forgot North Carolina. Oh my God.
Oh jeez. Oh no. Let's
Oh,
do.
jeez,
Let's do that.
jeez.
Let's do that really quick. Let's do that really quick. Okay. So
Oh,
I
whose is
think
this?
they beat Richmond. They beat Central Florida.
Oh, that was
Okay.
it. That was
That
it.
was it.
That was it.
Oh wait, I did that on yours. I'm sure you get the same thing as I do.
Yeah. Um,
So all right for Bill Belichick, really.
I think they rally pretty well at the end. I would think so.
Yeah. So all right, now to Pittsburgh.
You have them 9-1. Good God.
I mean, it's just I see it, like if Eli Holstein is healthy, I feel like this team is pretty good.
But Pat
Um,
Narduzzi.
that is also true. But I think that well, I think they're gonna be West Virginia to end off
And I just gotta
the
say
backup
one
row.
thing.
Hmm.
Look at those last three games.
This is the tough part. Um,
It's a gauntlet and a half.
I think Notre Dame's gonna definitely beat Pitt in that one.
It goes 10-2. Maybe clinches the play. I think this would clinch them a playoff spot.
This could clinch them a playoff spot and could get them into the ACC championship game.
It will be six. Yeah, you are right. Wait, go back to yours. Let me see.
Hmm. Oh yeah,
Scroll up. Yeah, they are in.
they're in.
They
I
edge out
mean,
SMU.
I'm not that insanely high in them, but also I feel like that they could definitely do it if they have they have the working pieces.
Right. Now, let's go back to me. I was not very generous with Pitt. They beat WVU.
Okay.
4-0. We get excited, and
Mm-hmm.
then they lose their next two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I would love them to beat the Irish, but they don't.
Yeah.
7-5.
7-5. That makes sense too. Get
That's
it.
like that was a record. That's what
Get
they
a
were
playoff
last
spot.
year. Except they don't have a collapse, but like that gauntlet is just way too hard.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100% agree.
All right, and my
Okay.
ACC and Who do you have winning the AC? Here's who do you have winning the ACC?
Championship.
Pitt or Florida State?
I think Florida State's gonna win it.
I would think so too.
I think well also not for the reason that it's because I think it's because of obviously in Charlotte, right? It is a lot closer. You know, like Florida State is a lot closer to Charlotte than Pittsburgh is. So you're probably gonna go up into like a kind of technical stadium pulse meter there.
Dude, you use stadium pulse meter thing so fucking much, it pisses me off.
The stadium pulse meter. It's just it's a real thing.
All right. Now,
Um,
I'm up.
yeah.
All right. Okay, so I have the Battle of Miami or the Battle
Mm,
of Florida. This will be absolute insanity.
yeah.
Why the fuck do I have five teams going 8-4?
That is insane.
The thing is, like, Pitt's like really. I mean, the ACC is very inconsistent. I
Mm,
think that's why I gave Pitt that because I realized I had five teams already 8-4. I'm like, well, I gotta knock someone down a peg.
yeah.
But this is legit a coin flip. But I think Mike Norville gets revenge for getting hosed from the playoffs, and they secure a first round bye.
Florida State.
Florida
Or
State will take down the Hurricanes. The Canes will at least get a playoff spot.
that's fair.
Like losing to who did I have Florida? Who did I have Miami losing to again? Oh yeah, Virginia Tech in an upset.
Oh yeah. Usual.
But I think yeah, I need to see their first matchup to determine how this is gonna go. But
Uh,
yeah, I think it's
yeah.
um
This is it.
I changed the records. Like college football is way too hard to predict because there's so much
There's
inconsistency.
there's so much going on. Yeah. I mean, I feel like, I mean, some of these predictions are a little too out of pocket, but also like, hey, these could happen.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what's happening with Wake Forest right now. Let me Google this.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Let's see what's happening.
My phone's taking forever to load. Oh, it's tied.
It's tied. Oh, end of first quarter.
And Green Bay
Uh,
just the Commanders forced a punt. I'm gonna go watch that right now.
all right.
And I'm starting Billy Merritt tonight.
Mm.
He was my best waiver wire pickup.
Ooh.
And you know who Bill Merritt is, right?
Yeah.
You know why he's called Bill, right?
No.
Even though his name is Jacory Krosky.
No.
Apparently, he shaved his head when he was younger,
Okay.
and they all called him Little Bill. He looked like Little Bill.
Ah.
But all right.
All
Thank you
right.
for having me on again. Thank you to
Yes.
whoever decided to listen to this. I don't know what life choices got you here, but I appreciate them.
We are here.
You all have a good night. Noah, you as well, and I pray for a lot of offense tonight. I want to win some money.
Oh, without a doubt.
All right.
All right. Well,
Adios.
thank you guys for watching again. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you again next week. Bye.
Ciao.